What's up, y'all? So I realized that I had not told you all an Orisha story in a while. So let's talk about when Oshun decided to grow up, honey, and what motherfucking made her decide to grow up. Um, Before we get started, just so you know, we smokes on this channel, girl. Okay? And ER does not really mind the smoke. So before you come for me, baby, know that I didn't send for you, okay? It ain't for you. Anyway, let's talk about what made our baby Oshun grow up. Um, Oshun was a wild girl, okay? And that is not disrespecting Ea at all. In fact, the instructions from Oshun, and we're not pulling any tarot cards. I just like to sometimes shuffle my cards when I'm talking. But the instructions from Oshun upon me telling the Orisha stories was that I introduce y'all to Oshun the Buzzard first. Nobody speaks about Oshun the Buzzard. What does she mean by Oshun the Buzzard? Well, in one Pataki, Oshun turned herself into a vulture to fly near the sun or fly near Aludamare so that she could bring the requests of humans to him. And by the time she got, no, she flew as a peacock, but by the time she got to Aludamare, she had become a buzzard. She was all tattered and torn the fuck up. But of course she turned back into the peacock. But the stories about Oshun the buzzard are just as important as y'all hearing these stories about her having this great life and about you all hearing about her having a beautiful marriage. And that beautiful marriage was not to Shango. Yes, they did have some beautiful times together, but she married Obaluaye and she learned what true love was, okay? And we'll get to that when it's time to get to it. But Oshun said, tell them the stories about the not so good things that I did, as well as telling them about the extraordinary things that I did and the things that I can do to make things beautiful. And she also wanted me to tell y'all about her dark side too, because I think that there's this fucking misconception that Oshun does not do dark things. Oshun is this peculiar little, and I ain't pronouncing it right, girl. That word is just weird. That's one of them words that I can't really pronounce, but I'm gonna use that motherfucker. But y'all treat her like she's this peculiar little docile being, and that is not who she is, baby. Ea was something the fuck else, okay? She's not a force to be played with, okay? She's a force to not be reckoned with, or she's a force to be reckoned with. If you anger Oshun, she is one of the most lethal and most dangerous Orishas, okay? Aside from her beauty, her wonderful personality, her ability to help anyone, like that beautiful, loving energy that Oshun has, she also has a very dark side, okay? I'll tell you all the story later, but there's also a story where Oshun unalived the king because the nigga promised her something and the motherfucker decided he wasn't gonna give it to her. Oh no. No, she didn't unalive the king. She killed the nigga's daughter, okay? Don't play with Ea. Never forget that Oshun is the queen of the witches, okay? Ea me Age, okay? Those are her people. Those are her witches, okay? Now, I know that there are other Orishas who did works and were witches, if you will. And I mean, oh, that's disrespectful to call a Ajay a witch. Bitch, I know. I'm crowned underneath this. Hush, okay? I'm just speaking in terms so that people who are not accustomed to Ifa can understand. Can you let me cook, oh? Without tasting every fucking thing? And deciding you don't like it without the meal being fully prepared? Whore. Anyway. Oshun is very complex. And I assure you, if you get to know her in totality, you'll love her that much more. So let's talk about the time that Ea was doing too damn much, honey. And she had to learn to grow up because the things that she was doing was not good, okay? This is the part of Oshun that comes through to me where I tell y'all, don't be so male-centered that you're willing to step on another woman's toes or you're willing to bring pain to another woman because you want this nigga just that bad. You may not even want shit from him but some dick. But don't be out here stepping on other women's toes about no nigga, y'all. Like, that shit don't never end well. I know they teach y'all, oh, go for what you want. But when you know that a man is taken, that's exactly what it is. And that's what Osun had to learn. And this was shortly after that period when she had lost a Renlay. Y'all know that there are different versions of Osun. So when I go into these stories, please keep that in mind. But this was after she had lost a Renlay to Obanani, because Obanani was more his type. Well, Osun was seethingly mad, honey. She said, bitch, I'm the finest bitch the fuck out here in motherfucking Ile Ife. And you mean to tell me he done chose this old hoe over here, this homely hoe? Y'all ever seen Carmen Jones? Y'all know why Carmen Jones took that nickel, that motherfucking soldier from that motherfucking woman? That's how Osun was like, look. You was supposed to choose me, nigga. Fuck this bitch. This bitch with this dry ass cornbread looking ass hair. She ain't put no motherfucking oil in there or no moisturizer in that motherfucking natural. But this bitch you want. What Osun didn't know was Orenle chose Obanani for that very reason. Not because, oh, that's what he liked. He knew that he could use a woman that did not take care of herself. But Osun didn't know that. Being young, sometimes we don't think, okay? And I say that thinking about myself as a young woman, because I'm going to definitely get into some story times about myself, because y'all need to know me more. But thinking as the young woman that I was when I was making the silly moves that I was making, I understand Osun, okay? I understand her growing in this moment. But for right now, shit, ER was out for some motherfucking revenge, baby. She didn't give a fuck. She like, fuck all these bitches. I'ma step on every one of these hoes' toes simply because I'm fine as a motherfucker and I'm that bitch for real. It ain't damn one of these niggas that I can't lay my motherfucking eyes on and have. And that's what she was doing, baby. Y'all know one of ER's motherfucking nicknames is the Holy Whore, honey. Y'all know our baby be outside, honey. Y'all know she not only is the mother of the gays, she's the mother of scrippers, and she looks out for the motherfucking streetwalkers, honey. That's why you don't judge a bitch's hustle, okay? I ain't talking about you $40 whores, honey, because those of you that's walking the streets or setting up in them bars looking cunts, even you boys are sitting up looking cunts, looking for that man to come and pay for that dinner, or what? Not pay for the dinner, girl. That's lowbrow shit. Looking for that man to come pay that rent. Them girls that got that $3,000-$4,000 rent. Y'all looking for that sugar daddy. You need to petition Osun, baby. But I'll tell y'all about that later. I know I was like in other readings, I was like, or in other Orisha talk, I told y'all don't petition Osun for a man. But baby, when you petition her for a sugar daddy, she gonna answer. But she had to learn to be that way, okay? Or not learn to be that way. She had to learn to control that, because Osun felt she leaned heavily into her looks, into her motherfucking body, because our sis was stacked, okay? She was slim, but she was thick, baby. She had it the fuck going the fuck on, okay? Not like the BBL bitches. I mean, no disrespect to you. Shout out to you if you got that ass done, girl. But Osun had a natural body, and it's not me shitting on y'all, because if I need to get my ass done in the future, baby, I'm going to get that motherfucker lifted, okay? I'm going to get that motherfucker lifted like you lift your car up when you're getting your brakes did. I'm going to get my ass lifted if I need to get it lifted. But for right now, them squats is holding me up. But anyway, Osun began to really, really take care of her body, her skin, her hair, you know. Began to wear different hairstyles. And, you know, the men was all over her, baby, honey. She is and was that girl, okay? Don't you sleep on this Virgo queen, honey. That September 8th was really cutting tough out here, okay? Had all of them, honey. One that she particularly could not have, though, it was off limits to her, was Arumala. And baby, I got so many stories about Osun and Arumala, because it's always that one nigga, y'all. It's always that one nigga. Arumala was that one nigga for Osun, I swear to God. That one nigga, not that you'll risk it all for that one nigga that, baby, I don't care what you got going on. You want to fuck? Oh, yeah, that was him. That was Arumala. See, whenever Osun wanted to have him, and this is no disrespect to Arumala, because I love him. I love his energy. I love his calm. I also love when he gets angry, because y'all know Arumala had an issue with the elephants. We're going to talk about him and them goddamn elephants. But he was that guy, you know. And Osun was like, I can't have this nigga because he married to my sister Yemoja. And in this portion of the story, Osun and Yemoja were sisters, or like spiritual sisters, if you will. He was off limits. Yemoja done been with this man, and they got a good thing going on, you know. He taking care of her, teaching her shit, teaching her Ifa, letting her, you know, touch the materials, and girl, I'm smoking. I can't remember shit, but when I do the Ifa stuff and start doing my Ifa classes, not classes, but giving y'all the food, I'm gonna be better with my presentation. But because we just chatting, girl, I'm gonna be talking crazy. But anyway, I'm like, I must have him. Even though, hun, Yemoja is best friends, honey, and Yemoja would do anything for her. I'm talking about would cut her own skin off and stretch it so that Osun could have skin if Osun was robbed of her skin. Osun was homeless at this time. So, yeah, bad bitches be homeless, honey. At this time, Osun was homeless, and bad bitches be homeless. Out here doing all this sucking and fucking, and she homeless. Didn't have damn one of these niggas set up in the castle, but that was young Osun. But we gonna keep going. I must have him, she says. And she ain't gonna stop at nothing to not get him. So she moves in with Yemoja. Yemoja, you know, like I said, this is her best friend. She gonna leave her bitch out on the street, you know. Not that Osun was sleeping in the streets, but let me cook, baby. Let's say this is today's time. We ain't gonna say she was down on Skid Row or no shit like that. She might have just been, you know, living in hotels. Not that she couldn't afford it, because she was making good money being this holy whore, honey. She was out here putting that ass out there, and she was getting them coins, baby. So no, she wasn't no dookie booty, okay? No, that's a little bit of pimping and horn talk for y'all, baby. But if a pro call you a dookie booty, baby, you's a piss poor hoe, and you need to step your pussy up, okay? Osun was not a dookie booty, honey. She didn't have a pimp, and none of you little bitches don't come for me, okay? You got a pimp, you better mind your folks and don't worry about what you got going. What I'm saying over here, okay? But worry about what your folks got you doing, okay? Worry about if your folks got a quota and you ain't then made it, and it's almost midnight, bitch. Anyway. She ain't had no folks. Osun was out here doing her thing on her own. And, girl, she was getting them niggas. But she couldn't have a room lot. He was off limits because he's a married-ass man, honey. In fact, I'm going to tell y'all 2 stories. Hold up, let me change it to Martin real quick. All right, I'm back. Anyway. And these 2 stories have to do with 2 combined stories so that I can put the ending in the right space. Because what happened afterwards happened before Yemoja found out they was fucking. Or after, because she kept fucking him. And then anyway. Osun decides to put a glamour spell on herself. Not a popularity spell. Not a spell to bring her true love, but to make that pussy call a rumor lie, baby. She wanted to be so fine. She like, look here. Come to me, oil. And this is her talking to her come to me, oil. Let me get a little jar for y'all. Y'all know I'm animated than a motherfucker. Let me get a little jar. She got her come to me oil, and she, you know, and this is what y'all do for real. This is why I'm demonstrating it. You hold the shit in your hand and you put your intentions on it, and you tell this jar exactly what you want to do. Before you put the oil in it, you're going to blow in the bottle, right? You're going to blow your energy in that motherfucker and tell that motherfucking bottle what you want it to do. That's what Osun did. She got her little shit in her hand, and she chanting over it, you know, lighting her motherfucking red candle and her pink candle on the shit. And again, I'm telling y'all this story from a modern day perspective. Let me cook, okay? It's almost done. Anyway, she praying over the shit, and she telling this all what she want that shit to do. She drops honey in it. And if y'all know anything about Osun, honey is her secret formula She also starts dropping honey in her cooch because she don't get this nigga. Not that she want him to be her husband. That's not it. She just wanted to consistently fuck him. Okay? Or she on the motherfucking pulled them cards. And again, I know that we telling it in modern day times. Okay? I know that West Africans don't even fuck with the tarot. Okay? Ifa don't fuck with the tarot, but because we fuck with the tarot, we gon' fucking listen to me motherfucking tell this shit the way I'm telling it in modern forms. Anyway, she done her reading, baby. She done found out. Or maybe she went and had Ifa cast because Ifa doesn't judge. It helps, okay? And if it helps you get in trouble, then understand you let that shoe trick you. Anyway, because she even went to see that shoe. He has a part in this too. But anyway. And let's say she either did her reading or the one got her Ifa cast, and she like, how can I fuck this nigga? And y'all like, how can you go? You can't talk like that, baby. This ain't church. This ain't Christianity. Yes, the fuck you can. Take everything to your motherfucking Orishas, okay? Oh, she did just that. So they tell her, bang, 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 bang. This what you do. Make that come to me oil, and then drop some of your honey in there, honey, in your honey. You know, she got that motherfucking honey jar on her waist, you know, and they talking about the gal's cat. Put her essence in there. So she makes her oil and she begins wearing it around the house. And Yemoja ain't paying no attention because it's a pheromone designed to pull men. And Yemoja busy anyway. She got shit going on, and just from my standpoint, Osun probably did something to make her a little busy. Get out there and get some coin, girl. Get busy with your clients and do this and do that, just so I can be alone with your nigga. Cause Yemoja trusted Osun around her husband. Like, yo, this is my best friend. I don't have no reason to not be able to leave my nigga around my best friend. And baby, let me tell y'all something. Take this as a lesson. Listen to Big Auntie, honey. Don't you leave no woman sitting up around your man. That you basically testing a hungry ass lion, okay? Not that he intends to cheat on you, but if you're giving this man opportunity, doing shit like what Yemoja was doing, leaving a bitch in the house, what they say, a cat or shit on your porch and a dog or shit, what they say, a dog or shit on your porch and a cat or shit in your house. That's exactly what went on, okay? She let Osun in and that cat shat in her house, baby. So Yemoja busy. She ain't even thinking about the fact that Osun could be down here, you know, giving her motherfucking husband that hawk tool. She ain't thinking about that because she, oh, my man. And again, I'm not shitting on Arumala. I'm not giving him grief, but I'm just giving us a modern day spin on this tale, okay? She trusting her man. My man would never. Without thinking about what her best friend would do. See, this is more along the side of when y'all know y'all friend a hoe. Why you leaving this hoe around your motherfucking man? Men are only gonna do what they do, okay? That's a fucked up statement to make, but baby, and it's not to excuse ignorant ass shit that men do, but the sooner y'all understand that, the more peace you'll have, and the sooner you'll make a choice. When these niggas do shit like cheat on you or hurt your feelings or do something that you feel like maybe I should end this relationship. Understand that these motherfuckers are gonna do that so that you can have a active choice in this shit. Yemoja took her own choices away by assuming that because Osun was her best friend, she would never. But assuming that Arumala was so faithful that he would never. We can never say what these niggas will not do, because one thing, and I'm not going at all men, I said these niggas, not black men, okay? One thing these niggas will do is embarrass you if you give them an opportunity. She gave them an opportunity. So, Yemoja going, doing her work. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with her going to do her work. She can't set up around this nigga, and you can't watch a motherfucker to make sure that he won't cheat on you, because the nigga will still cheat, okay? But she getting so busy, you know, she getting caught up in her own shit, so much so that she can't watch what the fuck Osun is doing. And that's exactly what Osun wanted to happen, so she could motherfucking start fucking around with her husband. So one evening or one afternoon, Yemoja had simply gone to the motherfucking grocery store, and left Osun in the house with Arumala. She goes do her errands and all of that shit or whatever. But she's gone for a very long time. Osun hears her announce to Arumala, I'm going to be gone about 3-4 hours or whatever, you know. Wherever Osun is, let her know. I'll see y'all when I get back. She just dipped. She really ain't trying to set nobody up, none of that. She just going about her business, doing what she do, feeling like she can trust her best friend and her husband in the house together. So, she gonna do what she doing. Arumala sees Osun outside in the pumpkin patch. Something comes over him that he can't resist her. No, let me go back. The pumpkin patch didn't happen first. Excuse me. Let me go back a few seconds. He sees Osun in the river bathing, and Osun literally lured him there. She had put something in the air to make him seek her. And as soon as Yemoja left, Arumala immediately, like he gave some space and some time to when Yemoja left so that he could make sure she wasn't going to double back or whatever. But she didn't. He probably waited like 45 minutes and she didn't come back. So Arumala goes out or whatever, and he sees Osun bathing. And she's purposely doing little sexy, cute ass shit. Like she's playing like she don't see the nigga, but she knows she done lured him here. So she gonna bathe and do little sexy, cute shit so she can turn this man on. Real enticing. You know what she do. Y'all see what she did to lure Ogun's mad ass about the motherfucking force? So she doing her thing, you know. Enticing him. Dancing as a stripper, if you will, or moving as a stripper while she's in this water, making very sensual movements. And Arumala can't take it, baby. He like, you know what? Yemoja fine, but I'm about to motherfucking risk it all. And that's exactly what he does. He disguises himself as a woman. Because Osun was saying, oh, I wish somebody will come wash my back. You know, being a nasty gal. Just, you know, being a freaky bitch out in public. So he disguises himself as a woman. He's like, I'm about to go risk this all. Because damn, I can't resist this woman. So he gets in the water and Osun turns to him as the woman. And she like, ma'am, can you please wash my back? Knowing full well that it's Arumala. But you know, she like, I'm going to let him play this game. So he is the old woman, starts washing her back. And this motherfucker like an animal coming out of him. Because he can't take it no more. And this disguise that he has on as this woman comes off. And he grabs Osun up. And she fights a little bit. Because she like, madam, what are you doing? What are you doing? Pretending like she don't know this is Arumala the whole motherfucking time. She finally gets loose from the woman. And she says, hi, Arumala, I knew it was you. And they go at it. You know, they go get their little adult exchange on or whatever. And so they through. They get done or whatever. And Yemoja comes on back to the palace after they done screwed. And she sees nothing has happened, or she perceives nothing has happened. So she's like, oh, I can really trust her or whatever. So Yemoja pulls this again. Not immediately. Maybe a couple weeks go by. Business gets a little bit slow for Yemoja. Arumala is going and doing his thing. As y'all know, Arumala is a Babylon. Her and Osun are hanging out. Nothing's changing or whatever. But Yemoja feels this urge to need to be out on the road or whatever. This is all Osun's doing. Osun had asked Eshu what could she do to keep Arumala out the, keep Yemoja out the way so that she can continue to fuck on Arumala. I told y'all the Orishas is mad niggerish. You know, you got to get to know them in totality to feel like, look, it's motherfuckers that act like this in today's world, okay? But anyway, as she tell her what to do, and it involved her, you know, doing more of that come to me all type shit or whatever. So even when Yemoja would make little simple trips, Oshun would be in the house fucking Orumala, fucking in that woman's bed. So one particular time, Yemoja, like I said, a couple weeks go by and she gets back busy. As she tricks Oshun and, makes her want to fuck on Orumala like she just didn't fuck him probably 2 days ago or some shit. So anyway, Yemoja goes on to leave, announces her leaving or whatever. This time, Oshun is out in the pumpkin patch, and as Shu tells Oshun, Yemoja is gone. And you want to see your man, being petty, being messy, like Eshu can be, tricking you or whatever. So Oshun like, yeah, where did they get? Tell him to bring me some dick. So Rumala shows up in the pumpkin patch, and Oshun is sitting there naked already. She already know what time it is. So they get into it, baby, and they going at it, and this, for both of them, is just really good this time. Like, it wasn't fucked up the last time, but this shit is fire this time. Like, it's just the best sex either one of them are having at this moment. So at the same time, Eshu being messy, okay? I told y'all, Eshu has a part in this, okay? And if he tricks you, he will trick you if you allow him to. And if he tricks you, it's to teach you a lesson. He was teaching Oshun a lesson in all of this. Let me go back. Back when Orumala fucked Oshun in the river, Orumala then was the one who decided to not have humans murdered or have them put to death for acts of infidelity. Because back then you get your goddamn head sawed off because it was really against the rules of God. He made sure that he put a pass on that. Because how could you be this type of God and saying no infidelity, don't cheat on your spouse, and you over here fucking on Oshun? So he like, you know what, I'm gonna give niggas grace. Look, work it out with your wife. Anyway, they in the pumpkin patch fucking. Eshu being Eshu slides up to Yemoja while she's on the way. Lets her know that she had forgotten the most powerful thing in her arsenal when she's doing Ifa. So she like, oh shit. When she's casting Ifa for someone. She's like, oh shit, let me run back to this motherfucking house. I done forgot some shit. So let's just say she ran out without her cell phone. And let's say the pumpkin patch represents her in Orumala's bedroom. And you may get on back to the house. She looking around, she done picked up what she need to pick up, but she trying to let Orumala or Oshun know, look, I'm gonna leave again. I had forgot some shit. It was me that came in the house. She can't find damn one of their ass. She calling their names and shit. Ain't nobody saying nothing. So let's say she starts hearing, a little faint noise and shit. She's like, the fuck is that? She heads towards her bedroom / the pumpkin patch. And when she get out here, honey, she finds her husband balls deep in her motherfucking best friend, girl. They see they see her, and they jump up. They fucking bad, honey. They fucking real bad. Yemoja get mad. I know y'all ain't think Yemoja was gonna motherfucking start crying or no shit. Oh no, she get at Oshun like, bitch, your motherfucking shit, get the fuck up out my house. You fucking on my husband? I bet I tell every motherfucking body what the fuck your raggedy ass did. And Oshun like mortified. Like, even though she was, for the streets at that time, she didn't want everybody talking about her business. And she like, motherfuckers gonna believe Yemoja above me anyway, cause damn, I done fucked these bitches men and shit. And that's exactly what Yemoja do. She get like, let's say she get on Facebook or social media, and let's just say again, we're telling it as a today like event. She get on that motherfucker and she blasts Oshun. Let's just say she done took pictures of them screwing and shit, and she done lambasted Orumala, but she can't put him out because again, the man runs the house in Ifa. This Orumala house, it's his castle. Anything you gonna motherfucking leave. And besides, I done forgave infidelity. I cheated on you. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. And this is Orumala's whole attitude towards the situation. So it causes Yemoja to be more and more angry at Oshun. And she begins to really destroy Oshun's image publicly. She begins to caused Oshun to lose friends. It got down to the point that Abatala had to go holler at Oshun. He like, look, people is talking, baby. You know, that's her father. He like, babe, people is talking. You out here, you done fucked on a Babylon and you done almost destroyed their marriage. You out of line, sis. Now, she getting lambasted by her daddy and shit, and you know, she go pray those, ask you, and she like, yo, nigga, why you ain't tell me this shit was gonna happen? You know, she get in like, why the fuck you let this shit go down if, you know, you knew that, first of all, Yemoja was gonna find out, but even if she found out, why you ain't tell me that this bitch was gonna bear my ass before the public like this? And as she was like, you know, you had a choice to make in that situation. You chose to pursue that married ass man. You, knowing that Yemoja was your friend, you still chose to sleep with her man. So maybe you need to see that you are the one that need to change, or see that you are the cause for your own misery. So at first, Oshun wasn't feeling the shit. She was like, whatever the fuck. You ain't gonna tell me what to do to stop Yemoja, and I ain't gonna keep talking to you. Because as she like, the only thing you can do to stop Yemoja is to change your behavior. And she's like, all right, nigga, whatever. So she goes on and keeps having her little one night stands and shit, and she's becoming more and more empty the more men that she's laying with. And she like, yo, what is going on with me? And it's not that I'm accusing Yemoja of putting a curse on her or having an Ange put a curse on her, but Yemoja probably did put a little bit of woo on her to make her feel sad and fucked up and angry and hurt, you know. Oshun had to come to her senses though, because she had to realize, you the one that motherfucking opened your legs to this married man. You the one that decided that you had to have your friend's husband. You are the one that allowed your desire to overrule your better sense. So she came to that conclusion, and that was when she moved into solitude so that she could work on herself, because she realized it was fucked up for her to do this shit. And after she had moved into solitude, maybe a year had passed, she ended up going back down into the city or whatever, and she runs into Yemoja. And Yemoja, you know, want to talk to her woman to woman, because first of all, bitch, this was real fucked up. But I miss my best friend, so bitch, let's talk. Yemoja so goddamn grown, y'all. She's so goddamn grown. Her and Oshun sit down and they have conversation, you know. Yemoja informs her that she's still with Yemoja, with Orumala. You know, they don't just, you know, do their thing over here. You know, the girls will stay with their husbands, but that's neither here nor there. Oshun is not even concerned about her being with Orumala, you know. Oh no, she's concerned, but it's a thing of like, good, I didn't break y'all up. And Yemoja like, bitch, let's get us another go. Okay, you my girl, I'm your girl. We've gotten through worse before. Let's not let this nigga come between us. I now know what type of man he is. And they got back friends. And I'm not advocating that women forgive their female friends, but it's a lesson in maybe sometimes you need to let the dude go versus throwing your friend away, because sometimes the man ain't for you. In the end, after they repaired their relationship, Yemoja did realize that Orumala wasn't for her, because she married Ogun. Not immediately, but she ended up being thrown out of Orumala's palace. In fact, that's what caused them to separate. So in the end, Yemoja ended up learning like, yo, I was right for bringing my friend back into my life, because although this was fucked up that they did, I really needed my friend, and they needed each other, because in them mending their friendship, it helped Oshun grow up and realize it is not good to step on another woman's toes, especially those women that you say are your loved ones, okay? It taught Oshun like, nah, it's not cool to be this type of woman, which made her start wanting to help women more, which made her want to see us grow, see us progress, not put so much energy into a man, because Oshun was that way because she was being male-centered. Remember, she went from Orenle over here to this situation, and everything that she did was fueled by her anger because Orenle didn't choose her. Oshun had to learn not to be a pick-me and not to step on a woman's toes behind a man. All right, y'all.
Feel the sacred glow in the realm of the real. Let a power flow.